Hello there, my cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of those who identify with the divine masculine vibe. It's your girl Catz, Wandering Intuitive, and I'm back once again bringing you your forecast for the week ahead. If you have cards, pull along with me. That way you can see how these energies that'll be influencing the divine masculine this week are going to be influencing people, places, situations, career, romance, family, friends, and most importantly, you over this coming week. Head on over to Instagram if you follow me. If you don't, the information is down below in the description box. I have a very special giveaway only on Instagram at this time, and I'm very excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to take advantage of booking a reading with me, again, the information is down below, as well as information on a special I am running and celebrating my birthday coming up here this next week. So, and happy birthday to all the Pisces now that we have entered Pisces season. Happy birthday to you guys. Let's get started. All right. Divine masculine, woo! Hell of a week. Yes. There was a pause there for some of you going forward, but that's okay. It was a necessary pause, okay? Don't panic. Things are going to be moving very quickly. Okay, again. Now, one of the main things that are coming in for the divine masculine is information. Okay, some of you have been wanting information. Now, this could be spiritual information. We have the birds with the seer card. Okay, maybe you're hearing stuff from a fellow psychic or intuitive that you know, or watch on YouTube or somewhere else, or your intuition is telling you to talk to certain people, be at the right place at the right time. You're being guided by your intuition. It's a very strong vibe coming in for the divine masculine as a whole, for the collective there. Okay, the book, hidden information. Things were hidden from you. Now, this could be information about a person you're interested in, or about a job, or what's going on behind the scenes. There was a reason why you kind of got, excuse my phrasing here, but cock-blocked by spirit. There was a reason why. Things had to play out because as soon as you get this information, it's game on. Okay, and I don't mean it's negative. There may be information behind the scenes that you need to know now to move forward, because they're definitely to bring peace and harmony. We do have the lilies here. Okay, so a lot of peace, letting go, giving over grief and hurt, deep hurt, whether that is from the past traumas or from recent traumas, doesn't matter. There's a lot of beautiful, flowing, compassionate, kind energy coming in, just the heart chakra, just pouring into the heart chakra, the divine masculine this week, okay? A lot of you have done a lot of work and a lot of steps. Now, along with that, we have the writer. So something new is writing in, okay? Something new. We're going to break it down with some tarot here in a minute. Messages, surprise visits, maybe a surprise person. Okay, or maybe somebody's wanting to surprise you, and you find that out. Like, and you've been having dreams that somebody's going to show up, and you're like, nah, I haven't talked to them in a long time. Also, it's like, hey, dude, what's going on? You're like, whoa. Somebody said, yeah, I was thinking about so and so the other day. Yeah, isn't that weird? Da da da. Never ignored that beautiful intuition. Spirit's going to make it very clear for the divine masculine. Okay, this is us. This is us. You're right. Some of you are learning how to use that. Okay. A lot of water energy flowing in. Pisces. Okay. Information, secrets, all being revealed. Okay. It's all dependent on your conversations that you're having. You don't even have to be looking or asking for it. Just wait and watch spirit have people just pour out a bunch of stuff that you've been, like, I've been trying to find this out for months, and this person just goes, and you're like, wow. So yeah, some of you were looking for information. You're waiting for information to go forward in a certain area. It could be love. It could be career. It could be family. Maybe even just something as simple as moving or buying a house or a big purchase. Okay, all of that's coming in for you this week. But Spirit is very adamant about telling you, follow your guided intuition. You know what that feels like. Maybe you watch YouTube videos. If you're watching like you watch mine, and I'll say something and ding ding, and you're like, oh shit. And then you kind of blow it off. Yeah, you don't do that this week, okay? Trust it, write it down, and then you can go back and look and see, you know, anything that lined up with that, okay? Like confirming it. All right, Spirit, let's get into this. Don't question your beautiful intuition. There's just this beautiful calm and peace. And no matter what is coming in for the divine masculine, it's going to come in quickly. This is something, it's almost like there were delays on the road for some of these new things coming in. Okay. People, place, or for some, geez. Okay. All right. Woo, using the Golden Thread Tarot by Tina Wong. Okay. Ooh, all right, gotcha. Okay. So maybe some of you, all right, remember, take a resonates, picture out the rest. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups energy that you're coming out of. Maybe some of you were just getting confused by, I could go this way, I could go that way, I could do this, I could do that, because you felt free. And you're like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it, it makes me happy. But then, you know, as last week progressed, maybe this King of Swords started coming and say, hey, okay, let's be realistic about this. And maybe that had you just kind of going, you know, I'm not going to make a choice yet. Good for you. You were tested last week. They're divine masculine. Okay? For those of you who just went, all right, let's look at this realistically, down the road type of stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'll have those, or I'll wait. I'm not going to make a decision yet. Even if it upset other people, good for you, okay? Because it's about to pay off. People might have thought, yeah, well, fine, it's not going to be there next week, but and then you're going to find out something. That's locked into that secret's being revealed. For those of you who did not make those decisions, especially when there were multiple, and it confused you, and you stepped back and said, no, I need to be realistic about the next step I take, no matter what area that is. You are about to get blessed with a brand new path. Spirit's going to bring that cup to you. Bring the right cup, because for most of the divine masculine, what Spirit's telling me is these cups none of them were the right one, because you were supposed to be picking from here. You didn't have to choose any of those. You could choose you. Say, do I really need all those cups? Like, some of them are just like plastic, and some of them they look nice, but then they chip in and you can see like they're copper or something underneath. But here's the full as your reward. Brand new stuff. Following that beautiful intuition of yours. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Okay? Keep doing it. Don't be impulsive. You can embody still that King of Air energy. Be very realistic about the steps you want to take. You know where you want to go. Follow that beautiful heart there, divine masculine. For those of you who've been following your happy, what really makes you happy, and saying screw everybody else for a moment. What about me? What do I want? Some of you have been so locked into people pleasing and you know, well, they don't like it, so I can't do that anymore. I won't do that anymore because I don't want, because they get upset when I go do my thing. A lot of you are coming out of that and not caring. It's like, look, I need that to make me happy. Well, I should be enough. Yeah, see, that's wrong answer, girlfriend or boyfriend. Doesn't matter, wrong answer. Okay? This is a lot more about them. Okay? And you deserve healthy, happy. Just knocking everything over. Okay. For others of you, okay, again, okay, divine masculine, what is happening here? We got the Seven of Wands with the Four of Wands. Hello, Four of Wands. 1111, divine counterparts. Hello, anyone? Some of you might be getting married. Some of you might be on the fence about your chosen person. Okay, some of you. Okay, remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Okay, some of you have a choice to go towards your divine counterpart, okay? Some of you have actually taken a tentative step towards them, maybe by trying to get information about them, get to know them before you go in. So you kind of have a little bit of, I can't go in unprepared, I need to know, okay? But then here comes, sorry. Spirit says as the week starts, this energy is going to sneak in on you as you see that you have the opportunities available to you to connect with someone that you feel is your divine counterpart, okay? All right? Long term. Celebrations, marriage. Now, some of you, for others of you, don't worry, we'll break that down for you guys who are like, okay, hang on, Scooby, I got your treat in a minute. Some of you might be on the fence about attending a wedding or getting married. Okay? You need to step back, Spirit says. Step back. And don't worry, okay? That book with the birds is going to make things very clear. If you have not been feeling right about a long-term decision, partnership, this could be in work too. It doesn't necessarily have to be in love. It could be something you're really passionate about, but maybe there's something missing. It's like it's got all the hallmarks, but there's something missing. Spirit's about to bring something in to let you know what decision to make. In the physical plane, we have the Page of Swords followed by Judgment. The horn's been sounded. That has been going on since we hit January 1st. Okay, the trumpet call. Judgment has called. Okay, the time for judgment is already. It's like, hear the call. Time to make those decisions. And Spirit's going to back that up with a message in the physical plane that you are going to clearly understand with that Page of Swords. And it might be painful. But the thing is, for those of you in that situation, remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. It's also going to feel relief and peace. And what I picked up with the Divine Feminine, the last 2 weeks for the Divine Feminine was like decision making. Any decisions made the last 2 weeks for the Divine Feminine were extremely paramount. Okay, they were going through a lot of finishing up, of getting things out of the way so the Divine Masculines, or, you know, our movement, the old can go out so the new can come in. Okay, now one of the things that came in for them was the consequences of making decisions of ego, through only ego. You know, having to do with like how I look to these people, or so I feel better than, or you know what I mean. So that was a big one. So consequences of the actions are happening with the Divine Feminine this week, good and bad. There's some that did go with their heart and made the right decisions, like some of you. You guys are in alignment with the Divine Feminine, the ones that, you know, have been working really hard, and you guys, you know, stepped back and didn't choose last week. And you know, if that triggers, you know what I'm talking about, okay? All right, so now there's going to be clear messages in here to help you make these decisions, and now they need to be done this week. It's time to wrap it up, Spirit says. Okay, the stuff did have to be on hold, but this is the week that you need to wrap it up. I keep going like this way, keep seeing. This is it. No more procrastinating. It's got to be done. It's going to be painful, but think of it as a duct tape. Trying to pull it off and you know, getting alcohol, try to raise it up is more painful. Just get it over with. That way it can heal. It can't heal if you keep doing this. It's like a little air gets in there and you're just and then say you press on it and you wake up next morning, God, and then you got to rip it up again. You deserve better than that. You need to heal now. Okay, for those that resonates with. Okay. Woo, Ace of Wands. Okay, for some of you, brand new passionate starts, and maybe some of the decision that you're going to make is actually going to light you up and go, see, that's what was missing over here, and here it is over here. Okay, it's like, I feel like I heard a crowd, go Divine Masculine, okay? This is also about getting reignited passion-wise, okay? Maybe you're like, oy, you know, you're just that age, it's like, that doesn't even matter. I just, you know, it's been a long time because maybe you didn't have the right matchbox to strike that match. Okay. But you're going to be lining up with the right matchbox. I don't know who that is that's giving me that kind of a visual reference, but it's about finding the right matchbox for your match. Someone to light that fire in you. But it's mutual. That's why it gets lit. Okay, we're going to look into that love area here in a bit. All right, Knight of Swords riding in right behind the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, for some of you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, any placement, could be Venus, Sun, Rising, or Moon. That's what Spirit says specifically, okay? All right? These are two boss bitches, two boss babes, okay? Now, remember, this is energy, not gender, okay? So, Knight of Swords. Being honest, some of you may have to make a choice. Maybe this is a part of your thing here, okay? About making that final choice. Maybe it's between two people. Maybe it's about leaving a long-term commitment. You've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but then it's like, ching, one of these two lights your fire. It's time to be honest. It's time to rip the duct tape off, Divine Masculine, okay? Which one jives with your vibe and where you're heading, you know? It's painful, yes, it will. All swords energy is always painful, you know, for the realizations, the reality, the practicality of it even. You know, especially when it just turns out to be such a simple thing and it's like, ah, it just gets you, okay? All right. Okay. Know that if you're making the decisions based on your heart, not your libido, not your pocket, okay, not out of fear. That's what Spirit's going to show you very clearly, where you have been staying in a situation. It doesn't have to be romantic, where it's fear-based. That's what's keeping you there. Spirit's been trying to, like, I see this like crowbar and they're just hammering, trying to get you, you know, loose. Okay, and sometimes the hammer will hit you, you know, to get your attention, and it hurts. The truth hurts. But how long are you gonna keep doing that? Spirit says no more. Judgment is here. Okay. And what's going to come out of that decision? Victory followed by the 10 of Cups. Finally finished. Okay. For some of you that are in that situation where it's like, do I stay or do I go? Do I move forward with this person down the road, and you're up in arms, and whatever answer Spirit gives you this week, okay? Know this. For some of you that have been staying in a situation for an extremely long time, especially of the heart, okay? This could be family. This could be work. This could be love, okay? Take what resonates. It's gone as far as it's going to get. It's gotten as good as it's ever going to get, wherever that was, okay? It's not going to get any better. That's why it's getting progressively worse, okay? However, 10s are about one door closing and the other one opening. With the 6 of Wands, victory, homecoming, feeling like home with somebody. You know you're feeling home when you just take off your shoes and you get over, hey, what's up? You know, well, okay, let's not cross that boundary. But anyway, you do you, to my masculine. But this is about feeling at home with the right person now. That's very important, because home is where you feel safe. You can talk. You can say, you know, I'm just feeling like this, and not feeling ashamed to be able to, you know, talk, express in whatever way you express yourself. And that person gets you, understands your language, doesn't push you, pressure you. And you don't do the same you don't do that to them either. There's this comfort of home energy coming in. And Spirit's gonna make that very clear, okay, this week. That the decision, some of it's already been made for you, because it's not healthy where you're at. You need to move along forward, because not only are you holding back yourself, but you're also holding back the other person. There's different paths for you guys. And that's painful to realize. But then you got to look inside the pain and see where that fear is coming from that's keeping you there. Because you are worth the very best. You're worth being free and feeling comfortable in who you really are. Your feelings, your thoughts, personality, your body. Trust me, for those of you moving towards someone new, I was telling the Divine Feminine, lightning strikes. It's going to feel like Tesla coil, and you're just, when you meet that person, Spirit's going to make it obvious for those of you that are on track with your divine counterpart. Yes, luck is on your side. Look, yes, the ladybug, keep an eye out for those. That'll be a sign from Spirit. Ladybugs could appear on the internet. It could appear a ladybug, you know, or you could be seeing it around all of a sudden. Date night, get ready to be wined and dined. Spirit's going to be riling you guys up that are single, okay, or separate, whatever. Date night, getting you riled up to take someone very special out, or maybe they're going to invite you out, because there is invitations on the board here for both the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Okay, reviewing everything. Okay, with the Mercury retrograde card here, okay? Reviewing everything. That's the main message out of that one. It did say electronic issues, communication. I see communication issues and review everything before you're ready to have a talk, or if they start talking, wanting to discuss about you guys and where you're heading, you need to step back and really look at everything. And Spirit's going to be doing that. Mercury retrograde's out of our control, so when Mercury comes in, we're kind of at its mercy, but we could choose to get pissed off about it, or we could choose to go with the flow and accept what's coming in and the reasons why, which will be shown to you, okay? All right, for some of you, sometimes feeling home is who you have been through the eyes of others, how you should be, that your wants and needs are wrong or not right. For those of you still trying to figure out who you are, okay, energetically, either a divine feminine or divine masculine, you need to go with what feels right for you, okay? That's coming up. All right, you really need to, it's time. Be happy, be free. This is sexuality card. It's about someone still trying to figure themselves out. Okay, but Spirit is definitely coming in with that Lily's energy for you, peace. The people that have been negative about you trying to open up and talk about this. So some people have stopped talking because you're not getting that support. You know, maybe you have to be, it's a secret. You need to be, what you need is people who understand and support that without judgment, without prejudice, without any religious pokes, okay? You need to be you. You need to be free, divine masculine energy. Be who you are. Unapologetically you, because it feels like home. Okay. Remember, it's your body. You make that decision. It's really up to you. If people around you don't support you, you need to be around people who do. And they will find you. Okay. Ooh, honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. That seems to be coming up. But here's the thing with honeymoon. Remember I was talking about that Tesla coil with those of you who are single? That chemistry is going to make you feel like two honeymooners. It's like, just, ooh, everything's... Inadvertently gave myself a hot flash. Okay, so that energy, that passion with this one person, you might meet them at a wedding without thinking about it, you know? And for those of you who are on track to get married, you know, it's going to feel right, okay? For those of you who weren't on the fence about it, okay? I just feel like even if you don't hook up or meet your person at a wedding or an engagement party, it's the feeling of getting excited about it again. Maybe you haven't been excited about it, okay? Sorry. Maybe you just have given up that there's anybody out there for you. Do not give up. Spirit's about to light you up in the most surprising way. You're not going to see this coming, okay? You might even find out you have a secret admirer. You wouldn't even go there. It's like, whoa, that's going to light you up. Now, for some of you, a very small percentage, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. But here's the thing, you've already moved on now. They'll be back. The writer with the seer, okay? You know who it is. Maybe you are thinking, oh, they're about due, okay? But by then, you'll be able to make a decision right in the moment. Are you going to entertain that knowing what it is? You're going to listen to that beautiful intuition of yours? You're going to move on? Or are They're going to hear what they have to say, really listen to what they have to say. Most importantly, are they listening to what you have to say? Are they going to this time? You'll know. Okay, that might be that judgment factor coming in for the Divine Masculine. Okay, so I'm going to have a giveaway on Instagram. You guys are getting a sneak peek at the Naughty Oracle if you know anyone or you want to. It's a real easy giveaway. Okay, sealed, signed, sealed, and delivered with the book from yours truly. You have to go to Instagram to do it because that's where I have it set up at. All the information is down below in the description box. This is the Naughty Oracle. Oh, well. Oh my gosh. The Devil in Drag, Identity Crisis. What feels good for you? This is going to be the most challenging question. Every when you wake up, who are you? What feels good for me today? Without, if you didn't have anybody around you, what feels good for you? You need to do that every day. That's where it says, when you wake up and before you go to bed. What feels good for you? What really feels good? Start stepping into who you really are. You're dimming your energy. You're dimming your light. If you're still surrounded by people who are going, and whatever, it's the devil. I keep hearing that, so maybe somebody watching this, that's the thing. It's time. It's time. Spirit's created you, all of us, very uniquely. Okay? It's time. Stand out and shine who you really are. Love and light, motherfuckers. Justice. Love and light. Look at that. Fireworks. Fireworks. It's going to be when you connect with your person for the first time, whoever that resonates with, okay, it's going to light you up like fireworks. Fireworks is such a low vibing word to describe the chemistry, that connection. When two divine counterparts actually meet in the physical plane, get that eye contact, it's indescribable. You'll never have it with anyone else. Yeah. And it's good. Gonna light you up in a way you're like, yeah, right, whatever. Get out of that 5 of Cups. Get out of that 4 of Cups. Spirit's about to change that, okay? It's gonna help you. See. Dead Dingo's Donga. Time for emotional healing, okay? I feel like I just heard now the healing can begin. So this week moving in, one of your big things is healing. And the one thing you can do to start the healing process on it is being honest with yourself. What you really want. Write it out if you have to. I feel like some of you know, but you haven't done any action kind of to get it out there in a comfortable way for yourselves. Write it. Write it in a notebook. Make a notebook. Hide it if you have to. Bear it in your yard, whatever, in a secret box with a little lock in. Okay. Write it out. Do something that expresses your heart wants. For those of you who've been you're tentative about, you're still a little, of course you're fearful. Of course you are. The trauma you've probably been through, Divine Masculine. But now it's time. And the way to start the healing is to give yourself some compassion. Do not blame, shame, or self-love this week. That's going to be your homework from Mama Catz over here, okay? No blame, no shame. No self-loathing this week. You do what your heart, what feels good for this beautiful beating heart. It keeps you going, doesn't it? It keeps us going. It's pumping blood. But on an emotional level, it helps us to feel love. It helps us to feel happiness, peace, and joy. It doesn't always have to hurt. But like with everything, yin and yang, we have to have that balance. But if you flip the switch like this, the pain that you're going through is going to give birth to something amazingly joyous in your life. And it's all for you. Take those steps. You can take them as small or as wide as you want, as long as you're doing it from here. And fuck all this naysayers. They have work to do too. On that note, Divine Masculine, please, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. That keeps me coming back for you. For you. It's about you. Nothing else. On that note, take care. And remember, you got this. You made it this far, haven't you?